none of your business. It's your sergeant's business. Internal affairs business. None of your business. Don't be questioning me. Did you read my rights to be questioning me? So, no, but you're telling me what's the complaint.
You guys go around asking people's names all day long, and you walk up with a camera as well.
It's not on.
So it's just look what you're telling me. You're telling me that you're telling me that it's not cool for me to walk up and ask your name.
That's your
I love to be on camera.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I like being on camera.
Appreciate it.
But see, in this day and age, we have to make sure.
To do with it.
We have to make sure that there's not some weirdo. Oh yeah, it does have a lot to do with it.
Nothing
Videotape
to do with
me.
It has nothing to do with it.
Videotape me.
Imagine you're standing on a lonely roadside at dusk, lights flashing, adrenaline pumping, when an officer suddenly orders, step away from the car. Your camera is rolling, your rights are on the line, and every foot you move could change the night's headline. Will calm reason prevail or will power play win? Stay tuned.
Can you guys just step back a little bit for me? That's all I ask. You can record all. How many feet? What? How many feet? Just give me like.
You can step over there.
10 feet. Actual?
Away from the car.
Away from the car.
Yep. You can record just over there. Not
I could go.
over here.
I could go behind the car.
No, not behind the car.
Behind the cars.
Behind the what?
Cars with an S.
Carts?
With an S. With an S. Don't be dirty. Stronger her, my perps.
I got here on the throne. Yeah. Yo, you too close to me, bro.
Hello. How are you, sir?
What up?
We're just asking that you step off and not.
I'm asking you to move back away from me, sir. Please.
We're not bothering.
Go back to work.
That's all.
We're
Go
not
back to
bothering
work, sir. Leave me alone, bro.
We're not bothering you,
Stop
sir.
harassing me. Stop harassing me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
I love how you try to make all this money.
Leave me alone. Go back. Go back to work, bro.
Please just stay over there.
Go back to work, bro. Give me 6 feet. I'm gonna give you 10. You give me 6.
I'll give you respect.
Give me 10 feet. Go back to work. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone, bro. What?
You're gonna tell me what to do.
Who you work for?
I work for the state of New York.
For the state. You work for the people,
And
right?
that's forever.
You're a public servant, right?
Yes, sir.
So you work for me and my son.
Can you just move to the side so I can see your
Leave me alone, bro.
I will leave you alone.
Go back to work. Go back to work. Yo, go back to work, bro.
My job now is.
Exactly. Go back to work. I'm not your job, bro. I'm not your job. Nah.
You're stepping on the scene.
Nah.
Yeah,
You're my servant. He told me to stay 10 feet away, and I'm 10 feet away. And I'm telling you to move 6 feet away, and you're still here like a bro. Yo, leave me alone, bro. Go back to work, bro. Go back to work. Go back to work, though. Why are you bothering me,
You are
bro?
now my job.
Leave me alone, bro. I'm not your job. Your job is over there, bro. What is wrong with you?
You're trying to obstruct our investigation.
That's impossible.
No, it's not. It's
You
like
came. You started talking to him.
Bro, go back to work, man.
A random person.
He didn't touch you. He didn't interfere. Nothing. You just started the interaction.
Well, of course, man. I got to make sure my scene is safe.
Okay, you're safe.
How do I know that? I don't know you. I don't know you.
You don't see what we're holding.
Shoot,
You're
man.
safe.
If you don't feel safe, shoot.
Why would I have to shoot?
Because you don't feel safe. Or take the uniform off, bro. If you don't feel safe, bro, stop playing with me.
Buddy,
Go back to work. Leave us alone, bro. Leave us alone. Leave us alone.
You're so wrapped up, man.
Leave us alone.
Your chest is pounding right now.
Leave us alone. You scared?
I'm scared.
Buy a dog, nigga. Stop playing with me, bro.
Why would I buy a dog?
Yo, go back to work, bro.
I'm working right now.
No, right now you're wasting taxpayers' money, bro.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are, bro.
You're interrupting.
And you got a dry mouth, too. You scared, bro? Go back to work, bro. Leave us alone. Your mouth is dry.
Buddy, I'm too.
Yo, leave me alone. Let me do my video, bro. Leave me alone. Okay. I don't want you in front of my lens.
Listen.
I don't want you in front of my lens. I don't want you in front of my lens. Go the f away from me, bro, as far as you can. You've been dismissed. Stop playing with me, bro. We'll keep all letting people try.
This lady dirty as hell, my perps.
How you doing?
How's it going? What up? He's friendly. He's friendly.
Yeah, it's up and down, up and down.
Freedom of the press.
You heard? Freedom of the press.
Freedom of the press. First Amendment, right?
First Amendment. Shout out to him. He knows how it douche.
Body over here is a little dirty. Be careful.
She obviously don't know nothing. She don't know nothing.
Who don't know?
Her.
I know.
Yeah, at least you know.
I know First Amendment, freedom of the press.
Yeah.
You're the press.
100%. You're the press too.
Yeah. So you have the right to record officers in their duty.
Yes, sir.
Officials. Yeah.
They just trying to cause a scene. They feel it some type of way.
Don't talk to me. I don't want to hear you, bro. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you, and I'm not on your scene. You're in my scene.
They started the interaction.
You're on my investigation.
This is an interaction, but it gets a little bit.
Yes, this is my investigation.
Becomes disorderly conduct after a while.
That's not true. Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech, yeah, but when he starts, you know.
He's redressing his government.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I know you're right.
Yes.
What are you right?
I'm not here to argue.
Yeah, I know.
I don't argue.
Why don't you go back?
I try to keep it simple. It's simple and honest, you know.
They didn't hire you to
Understandable.
converse with the public.
You too. Take care.
We're members of the public. Ain't no combo. You ain't having no combo with me. You ain't having no combo with me, G.
You're not friendly.
Ain't no combo, G.
That guy's not friendly at all.
Ain't no combo, G. Go back to work. Don't wait for me, because I'm going to be here for 2 months. You heard? I'm going to be here for 2 months, and you got to come out.
Alright, give me 1 second over there.
And relax. Don't make me call you first. Don't make me call you first. Don't make me call you first. Don't ask me nothing.
How you doing today?
What up?
Dude, I was mad the Lakers lost last night.
For real? He was mad. He's treating this guy like he's in witness protection.
What happened?
This is insane. I'm not talking to you.
Are you a LeBron fan? You like him?
Yeah.
Dude, I love him. Good?
Speak like that. Once again, I'm wrong. Or most of the people you know speak like this. I speak like a man. So take it like a man. That's how I speak. That's how I speak. I know that the work for me. You are the servant, and I am the boss. I don't want to hear it. I want you to keep thinking about it. I didn't even want to talk about it. You're not dealing with that. You're dealing with me like an idiot, bro. You're wasting your time with it. You don't need to know my intention, bro. You don't need to know my intention. Call it the text. Call it the text, bro. I need to help me. Where is your precinct?
So it's State Police Livingston Barracks. It's 3353 State Route 9.
335 Stable 9.
3353 State Route 9.
3353 Stable 9. So
like
I
5
can
minutes.
go over there and file a complaint against them?
If you wish to.
I wish to.
Whatever you
I would love
like to do.
All right, I'm going to see you there. You heard? We'll find
Enjoy your day.
You too, you too.
Thank you.
We're not talking more.
I'm sorry. I'm just asking. I'd rather walk here.
I'm not shaking my hand. I'm going to make a complaint against you. As well as my son. It's none of your business. It's the sergeant's business. Internal affairs business. None of your business. Don't be questioning me. Did you read my rights to be questioning me? So, no, but you're telling me what's the complaint about. What are you questioning me for?
I asked him what you had.
The issue I'm going to redress it with somebody above you. And you cannot be investigating me about what the complaint's going to be about. That's dirty as hell. You want to know what's the complaint about? For what?
I see that we want to address it with here on the thing.
Not with you.
That's
Can I
fine.
inquire
It needs to be
about
with somebody above you.
What happened?
Can I inquire about that? I just have a question. Like the thing you're holding.
What about it?
What's it like swivel so it stays level the whole time? Is that what it does?
Straight.
Why escalate?
So if you go down, if you bring that thing up, does it sit like that? How much do they go for?
No,
Like 300, 400?
I know my rights.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's right. Because you know I know my rights. You could not get above me. You could not give me orders. Move over there, move over here, 5 feet, 6 feet. You came all up in my face. You came all up in my face, bro, trying to antagonize me, bro. You heard? Intimidating me, which it didn't work. And now you're speaking like a baby because your intimidation tactics did not work. And I will make a complaint against you.
Perfect. We're recording the entire conversation.
I'm going to request those too.
Yes, you can have that.
They are mine. And the people.
They can be yours.
They can, no, that's what they're there for me and for my people.
Evidentiary purposes, yes. Sir.
For me and for my people.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I agree.
Now you've been dismissed once again. Can you go back to work and catch a privilege?
Once this scene is done, it goes away.
I thought it was done. He just came and told me I was about to.
Just a few minutes.
A few minutes? Okay, no problem, no problem.
Everything clear from that?
All right.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
It's a bad situation or a bad turn.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear.
Okay.
I don't want to hear.
You guys got to cross the street. Just be safe. Have a good day. Okay.
What's wrong? Thank you.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Care yourselves, all right, fellas?
Stop playing with me, bro. Don't shoot nobody, bro.
Buddy, I'm not going to shoot nobody.
All right, so walk it.
Have a good day.
Walk it.
Have a good day.
Walk it.
Have a good day, sir.
Walk it. Dirty ass, bro. My peeps, I feel it, bro. I feel my boils. My blood boils, bro. You hear me? My blood boils.
Fine, dirty.
Define dirty?
No one's dirty here, buddy.
Nobody's dirty?
No one's dirty.
What do you mean nobody's dirty?
What's that?
What do you mean nobody's dirty?
No one's dirty here, buddy.
Why are you trying to show like you have to prove something?
I don't have to prove anything. I did nothing.
You did nothing? That's what you think.
Okay. You guys locally?
I'm not gonna answer any questions.
Have a good day, brother.
Stop being dirty.
You got it.
Moments like this remind us that the First Amendment isn't a decoration, it's a shield. Keep a respectful distance, keep the camera steady, and keep your cool. Knowledge of the law is your best backup. If authority crosses the line, document, complain, and let sunlight be the disinfectant. Your voice and lens can make policing better. Las Vegas is sizzling, but the real heat erupts inside a federal courthouse when a lone auditor strolls in with a camera, a pocket constitution, and a simple question, name and badge. What follows is a verbal chess match with U.S. Marshals who'd rather keep their IDs under wraps. Will policy or the First Amendment win this desert showdown?
Your name and badge number, please.
No, I don't have a badge. I work for security.
Okay. Can I have your name?
No.
So they give you a name tag so you can hide it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I like Universal, right?
Yeah.
You know, I have like over a dozen videos of you guys misbehaving.
No.
Viral ones too.
No.
Yes.
Am I misbehaving?
You're not. You're a nice guy, but you may not be following your policy. Because
What's the policy?
if somebody asks your name, I mean, it's
I don't have to give
it's not even just it's not even just your policy. It's common sense. It's.
What's your name?
I'm Enrique. Nice to meet you.
That's how you do that.
That's how men. That's how men.
You don't come up and ask somebody their name.
I mean, if they're
without introducing yourself.
I mean, if they're working, if I'm trying to receive a service.
Tell you my name.
Yes, you do. You're at work.
No, you just told me your name.
Yes, because I chose. But that's
to
because I chose to. But I don't have to. You have to.
Not necessarily.
Yes,
I
bro.
don't have to tell you my name.
Bro, you work for us. You're being hired by the citizens. Okay, you're being hired by
That's the end of the story.
Hamilton Hill.
Bye-bye.
You see, Hamilton, you have to be nice too. That's part of your policy.
Come on, guys. I gotta work. So, bye, YouTube land.
Bye.
Facebook,
YouTube, Instagram, you name it. You have to be nice, Hamilton. Thank you. So are you. So are you. Can I have your name, please, sir? Just for the record.
Why?
Just so I know who's here during our visit. What was that, sir? I know your mom didn't name you MO53. He goes like this, like, how you doing? How you doing, sir? You are Mr. Bone. Sergeant, no, you're Marshal Bone. That's a cool name, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you. And you, sir, what's your name? What is it with officers always pointing at the... You guys don't like giving up your name?
Okay.
It's like
Sorry?
Why? How come when we go and speak to officers all around the country and we want to see how respectful you guys are, every time I ask, they always go...
I didn't touch my shirt.
But none of you said your name, so that's like weird. Yes, sir.
When you say how respectful you are,
yes, sir.
You don't start off by asking us, would you like to be recorded to be on our video? You just come right up to me and put the camera in my face.
Hey. I record your face. I didn't put it in your face.
I know, but I'm just saying, if you would ask me like, hey, do you mind being on my channel or anything like that? You don't ask me that. You just come up to me like, hey, I'm recording this, and this.
Well, if I asked you that, you would have said, yeah, go ahead, film me for your channel because you're here for that right now. You're not here for my channel. So I'm asking you stuff that pertains to your job. So if I ask for your name, you guys go around asking people's names all day long. And you walk up with a camera as well.
It's not on.
So it's just, look what you're telling me. You're telling me that... You're telling me that it's not cool for me to walk up and ask your name with a camera, but here you are being a police officer, walking up to people all day long for a living, asking for their names, their life, where are they going, where are they coming from, everything.
That's not true.
Well, you are here on a Fourth Amendment waiver desk.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you see, we have the right to our privacy, and we have the right to our freedom of speech, and to the Second Amendment, and to the Fourth Amendment, until you walk in the building. You walk in the building and then it's like all gone. Where's the other officers that were here? They were super cool. They really like identified with their first name and everything.
I thought he was going to be a tyrant.
I bet you your wife is super happy to have you, bro. You're single? We're gonna have to find this guy a girl.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I know you explain the thumbnail. Make me look good.
Yeah. We'll put you in. Oh yeah, make me
look somewhat decent.
We got ladies. We have a single one.
You're not a bad looking guy, man.
And you, sir, can I have your name before I leave, please?
Thompson.
Thompson. Thank you, Thompson.
It's my brother-in-law's.
Thank you, Thompson. That's how police officers identify. Heck yeah. What do you hear from in there? Is that like your walkie-talkie?
Radio traffic.
Oh. Okay. So it looks like the Secret Service. We were filming them the other day, by the way.
You guys go around.
A lot of people are in too.
We go around the whole country. The whole country.
Where have you had like the most negative interactions?
Most negative in every state.
Really?
Every single state. We have
no one state has been kind of a little bit more.
Alaska.
Alaska?
Woo! You'd be surprised. I did 35 videos in Alaska in 21 days that I stayed there. My Fairbank, Alaska videos, viral. All 35 videos, viral. Over 130,000, 150,000 views each.
That's good.
We have over 100 million combined views in our YouTube. We've been doing this for 6 years.
Do you guys do it like on... I know there's like the YouTube like America. Do you guys do the same thing and run it on other YouTube in other countries too? Have you look at how Mr. Beast does it?
Yeah, but no, I don't. The type of content that I do, if I try to do it in another country, we have a big problem, bro.
No. Can you use your content you film in the States and still run it in like YouTube like Mexico or YouTube China and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Just monetize it on multiple streams like that?
Like I've done these videos in Mexico. It's basically the same constitution. They just have different numbers.
Okay.
But yeah, it's the same thing. We can go into.
The thing is, if you monetize in another country, you get paid less.
Oh.
Like if I'm Mexican and I'm a YouTuber in Mexico, I'll get paid less than if I'm a YouTuber here in America.
Okay. Why can't you do it in another country?
You can do it wherever you want. You're just gonna get paid. Because the First Amendment's only here.
Because YouTube, like Mr. Beast does stuff like he films it here, but then he has people come and translate the whole show.
Bro, that guy, that's why he's a beast.
I know.
This
but
guy,
I just don't know if you can you still do that same thing and if the content would work.
You can, but there has to be different type of editing. As you know already, he's switching
He's definitely
he's switching the audio.
Yeah.
He's got Mr. Beast in Spanish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
I find it pretty cool.
You want to know one of the YouTube's policy too? we're not allowed to give shout outs to other channels. Can you believe that? That's like it's like a policy that people get away with a little bit, but technically you're not supposed
Here's
to.
the question, because didn't Mr. Beast always used to shout out like PewDiePie and all them duds? So that demonetized.
You get away with that, but technically you're not supposed to, because they want people to grow their channel on their own. You know what I'm saying? YouTube wants you to pay and promote their thing.
On most of YouTube, like if you say you don't want to be recorded, if you don't blur it out, most people ask can they be recorded. I bet to be honest with y'all,
so I watched that one
I bet
video.
y'all get a lot better interview. If you started off different, I probably would have gave y'all a lot better interview.
How are you?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great what you gave us.
Yeah, I probably would have gave y'all like more information about myself if you came
I hear
about
you.
it a different way.
I hear you, but the thing is, bro, not everybody's as nice as you, right?
Yeah.
So we come across the same way.
An opportunity to be nice. And you should
I
give
do.
us an opportunity not to be grouped in with every other police officer.
Well, the thing
because
is,
it
every time I
creates
try to give an opportunity,
it creates a stigma. So when you say, hey, all officers do this or all officers do that, it's not true. If you start off and I get out on my camera and I be like, hey, I'm this. If you did it a different way, I probably would have gave you a lot more information.
but the different way that you want is me giving up information.
No, I don't
correct?
want you to give up information.
So
You
what
never gave
way?
me a chance. I walk down here and you zoom right in my face trying to get great content.
I'm a paparazzi. What am I?
Yeah.
That's my job, bro.
Yeah.
You ever seen how they run? Up and down. And police videos are
a real solid interview from an officer who is not like every other officer. You'll probably have a lot more content instead of what do you call it? When somebody you're trying to.
So many of these videos.
Yeah, so many of these.
Like,
It's the same thing.
who watches it?
Get something new. Instead of
You-
trying
I posted. Well, bro,
trying to get a
I put,
reaction.
and you'd be surprised, bro. We get a reaction every single time.
Yeah.
Look.
Go ahead, make your money. But I'm just saying, you're trying to get a reaction.
A positive one. We've gone viral many times for positive things. It drains me to argue with cops. It drains me to argue with people.
Go viral for more stuff that's not positive than positive things. If you want a real positive thing, walk into the next place you go to and be like, hey, you mind if I try it? You mind if I give you a quick little interview real quick before you pull out your camera?
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that to the next cop that I see outside, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you why I have the attitude I have. You see, I'm not saying everyone, like you said, not every.
Yeah, I get your point, but I'm just saying.
Everybody's been nasty to us, bro.
Yeah, he probably thought she was gonna do something. Yeah, he probably.
Bro, you think
text me a little?
that'll get 1 million views?
I'll share with you something I thought was pretty interesting, because you guys are out here like, listen, I'm all for people challenging or protecting our First Amendment, all of our amendments really. But you know, there's certain things like people walk in. I've had these audits before too. Like there's certain courthouses that they go in and this is the people's building, taxpayer buildings, things like this, right? And I use the example of like COVID, when you went in to dismiss, they're a business, they could affect their policies, but it's a private business, right? So policies usually go for employees, not for the public. Yeah. But the reality is that specifically with courthouses, you might keep mindful of it, that there is a, it's vague, but it is a statute that in Nevada NRS, that in our state constitution, that the legislators have voted on, who have given chief judges the authority to enact things to keep peace. So if a judge says whatever court wants to say, you can't come in here with cell phones, they stop there, and it could be for victims' rights, whatever. We're not implementing that because
those judges should, they should be removed, sir, because how are you going to be the person judging and according to to the law, and then but if I walk into certain courtrooms,
they voted it in.
If I that's the thing, it doesn't matter who voted what. It's the First Amendment.
That's what we're about.
You can't change the amendment.
Exactly. That's the problem. We have the First Amendment, freedom of the press, and then a judge comes and shits on it.
You know when they signed?
You can't bring a gun into an airplane.
But the airplane is a private company.
You can't bring it into the airport.
Yeah, you can.
You have to.
You can travel with your firearm. You just have to properly do it.
You have to book it.
Yeah.
You can't walk through TSA.
Who's gonna do that? But because you're doing business with private companies.
Right. But what I'm saying is the legislators that the people choose that create the laws have given that authority when there's certain things, metal detectors, judicial things.
That is us. That's our new channel. We're gonna be releasing a video at 3:30 p.m. today from Boston, Massachusetts. Make sure you guys go check that out. But bro, all I'm doing is working, and people are like, "Oh, you're not." These videos are being taxed 24% directly from Google, and they're like, "Oh, you're not supposed to be here." Every $1,000, 24%. So
You're not gonna get that from me.
we what do you mean?
That you're not supposed to be here.
Good.
You're supposed to tase me a little.
But I bet you, bro, if it was up to you, you wouldn't want to see it.
No, that's not true. I just would want you to ask me first before you just step a camera in my face.
Well, that's the thing, bro. You're a police officer. You should know that we have the right. So, like, if you're against these things, you shouldn't be a police officer.
No. I didn't say I was gonna do anything about it. I just don't like it. If you would have asked me,
Well, that's my whole point. You're a police officer. You're supposed to like it, bro.
No, I'm not.
Yet, why would you take an oath to protect something you don't like?
Listen, that don't mean I have to like it.
What?
I don't.
What? Thompson, you hear my friend over here?
I think what he's saying.
He said that he took an oath to something he doesn't have to like.
Well, what I'm saying is, we didn't take an oath to be disrespected.
No, but you took an oath to protect
Okay,
the right for people.
Your camera in my face isn't protecting anyone.
It is. It's showing people, educating people that we have the right to film you guys and question you guys. But most people don't. That's why we do this. You guys are supposed to know it.
Doesn't mean we don't have to like it when
You do, bro.
We just don't like the way you do it. I would have did it for you if you did it in a nicer way.
The thing is,
I
bro,
would have did it for you with no problem.
I haven't been disrespectful.
Yeah.
I haven't been rude. Your complaint is my approach. But my approach was with a smile. How's it going, guys? Da-da-da. You just don't like it. I mean, what do you want me to do, bro? Bring coffee, donuts to make you feel better?
I don't.
So
I would have just liked it. I wouldn't do you that way. As a person, as a human being, I wouldn't come shove a camera in your face. I just don't like
so
it.
if you were to stop me for a reason, you wouldn't turn on your camera.
Stop you for a reason for what?
You're at work.
If I walked up to you and just talked to you outside.
But you're at work. No. But when you're on your duty. If it was your duty to talk to me.
If somebody call me out, yeah, I'll turn on my camera.
Exactly. This is my duty, bro. How am I supposed to work if I don't turn on my camera and come over here and talk to you? It's the same thing, bro. So, but we're just trying to get into people's hearts and in a nice way, bro. We're not that guy that walks around, fuck the police, fuck the police. That's not me, bro. I got 4 daughters. I love good cops. One of my daughters is an adult already, bro.
That guy's good. I had to look for him because I was like trying to picture this guy with the red hair. Yeah,
Audit the Audit.
I watched some of his videos too, bro. He's good.
Audit the Audit. They have a video on that channel about me that has 1 million views, and it says, man pleads guilty to crime he did not commit.
Yep.
Oh Lord, how embarrassing for me. But at least people know. I pled guilty to a crime I didn't commit because of threats of courthouses and prosecutors and
He helped you out on something?
he didn't help me, and he didn't.
Something on him.
He didn't film. He did a video about. You see, these guys grow their channels with our content. Like they sit back at home and they would let us go do the videos, and then they're like, okay, well, we'll take this video from this guy and.
You see people splice videos all together. Like, look at this video. The little shorts they try to slice in.
Yeah,
People's videos.
I don't support channels like that.
No,
that like Audit the Audit. Even though he did do a video about me telling people that I pled guilty to a crime I didn't commit. Good thing he titled it like that because I didn't commit a crime. But these people just sit on their asses at home.
They don't put the work.
They don't put no work. And then they take our content and edit it, but they have the right to do that as well.
Yeah, more like review kind of.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, well, that's 29 minutes here. Thank you guys so much. I love this guy. I love you too, bro. No matter if we didn't, you know what I'm saying, click too good, but you're a nice guy. You just need to understand a little bit better and like what you're doing.
I like what I do.
So what's the 8th Amendment?
That's just what you want me to answer.
Okay, come on, bro. Bro, you have thousands watching you, bro. And you wouldn't even be like, okay, so the 8th Amendment is this. That's because you don't know it, bro. And if you're me as a man, if I don't know something, bro, I just freaking admit it. But I don't play these games like, well, I'm not gonna tell ya. The 8th Amendment.
I'm just not.
No high bails, bro. You work at the no high bail, no cruel and unusual punishment. I know all of these by heart, bro, and police officers don't. So that's my whole point. You take care. Take care, man. Be safe, Thompson. Di prete. Take care. Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Take care.
All right, brother.
Whether you wear the badge or wield the lens, transparency isn't optional. Public servants, lead with your name and respect. Auditors, stay calm, stick to facts, and let the Constitution do the heavy lifting. A camera can expose arrogance just as fast as it confirms professionalism. Know your rights, keep your cool, and turn tense moments into teachable ones before they turn into court dates. What happens when a lieutenant loses it over a camera? This video shows an auditor calmly recording a police station, 100% legal from public property. But that didn't stop officers from threatening jail, questioning his sanity, and even suggesting he be committed. If this is how they react to a camera, what happens when no one's watching?
Can I help you?
That's what I'm trying to find out, if I can help you. Okay, close your camera and start walking. I think you've been told to stay off this property. You have no reason.
I'm on public property.
You have no reason to be videotaping that police department. And I'm going to ask you one more time nicely to move on, sir. If you think I'm telling you something wrong, then you can appeal above my head about it.
I'll do that.
Well, you do that.
I'm on public property, on public sidewalk.
You're about to be in a public jail. That's where you're about to be. You're a suspicious person at this point, sir. Most sane individuals wouldn't stand and videotape the rear of a police department. You were at the gas pumps last week. Now you're back. That goes outside the realm of public property and just doing it for the fun of it.
No, sir.
Show me some ID.
Am I being detained?
You are being detained. What is your hang-up anyway? Did somebody give you a ticket or something that you thought was unjust? You can't get enough women on your own? You want to be a policeman? Is that it?
I don't think so.
He doesn't have anything better to do than hang around at the rear of a police department videotaping.
That's
I love to be on camera.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I like being on camera.
Appreciate it.
But see, in this day and age, we have to make sure.
To do with it.
We have to make sure that there's not some weirdo. Oh yeah, it does have a lot to do with it. Videotape me.
Has nothing to do with it.
Videotape me.
I can, from the public sidewalk, I can videotape anything I see in public. Absolutely necessarily.
We perceive you as a threat.
That's up to you.
And we can act on that.
That's up to you.
And we can act on that.
I can videotape anything or photography, anything from public property. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's the law? State the law that says I cannot.
I'm telling you, you cannot.
You don't have the authority to tell me I can't. If it's not against the law, you have not have the authority to tell me.
You're a suspicious person right now, and you could be dangerous for all I know.
You have all my information from last week.
What is your hang-up is my question. I'm going to ask you on camera.
There is no hang-up.
What is your malfunction that you are
preoccupied
with the police department?
No hang-up.
What is your malfunction, sir, that you are so hung up with the police department?
What is your malfunction that you're so panicked?
I'm working.
No, sir, you're not working.
You're to protect and serve. Right now, I consider myself protecting this parking lot and the department that my officers report to.
Okay.
You have nothing better to do than stand on a sidewalk and videotape the police department?
No, sir.
Then you are a sad individual.
Thank you.
Are you on medication?
That's none of your business.
Should you be on medication?
Also none of your business.
Maybe we need to get him transported for commitment. You may be a danger to yourself.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
told them last
I'm not going to answer more questions.
Not going to answer any more questions. Well, I believe I read the report that says you were looking for models to model in front of the building.
No.
No, I just made that up then.
No, you got it wrong, I guess.
Got it wrong, because I was going to say you can't be doing that when you're videotaping every police car that rides up the road.
What is the problem with that?
What is the problem with that? It's a huge safety concern.
Why?
For us.
Why?
It just is.
Why?
It just is.
You film individuals that you stop.
We have to.
And this is a reaction you get when somebody films you.
Not necessarily, but when you pick out the police department and it's a constant pattern of it, it brings up an issue.
Really?
These cameras have to be on anytime we're in official duty. So pretty much, they actually wanted us to record anytime we put this uniform on to the time we went home, which, hey, I'm good with. So, yep, we do record too.
This is a bad reaction to a camera, though, don't you think?
I haven't given you a bad reaction. I'm just telling you what while we're out here.
You're all about access and openness, but you don't want to answer anything.
I'm not a public official, sir.
What are you?
Private citizen.
On a public sidewalk?
Yes, sir.
So answer the questions.
That's enough. You've got enough.
Oh, we got plenty.
I've gone more than I'm required to do.
Mr. George Jenkins will be in touch with you.
Thank you very much.
Within the next day or so.
Okay.
And you stay out here as long as you want. Actually, it's better if you stay out here where we can keep an eye on you.
Thank you.
You are.
Why does it draw such a reaction when I come in to record?
You are a strange individual. That's why you draw such a reaction.
Really?
This is not normal behavior, despite what you may think.
It should be, though.
To stand out in 30-degree weather. No, it shouldn't be.
Yes, sir, it should.
No. I know you're going to cloak yourself in the Constitution and talk about your rights, right?
That's right.
Nobody's talking about your rights. I agree.
You're violating them.
You should have.
You're violating them.
Right.
You violated my rights today.
Every right.
No.
And what I'm saying is this unusual behavior.
I should have every right unless I record the police. Unless I record the police, I should have every right.
Well, until we find out why you're recording the police, you're right. But you know what?
But it's not your business.
Enough. It absolutely is.
No, sir, I'm not obligated to tell you why I'm recording anything.
You absolutely are.
No, sir.
You could have
absolutely
no
not
intention, sir. And until we find out
but
otherwise,
even if I did, it's none of your business, and I'm not obligated to tell you why I'm here.
I could talk to this pole and
yes,
get
sir.
more logic.
Yes, sir.
So
yes,
you
sir.
stand there and hold that pole up straight.
Okay.
In this nice weather.
I appreciate that.
But we'll be in touch with you.
Have a good day.
You too.
I'll do it. It's getting better all the time.
Good. I don't mind spending some time with you.
You do. You do mind. That's the problem. You do mind. You don't like that.
I like
you. You don't like spending time with the public. You like it when the public listens to you.
27 years I've been spending time with the public, sir.
You like it when the public listens to you and follows your orders.
And I listen to the
and no, sir, I doubt that very seriously. I doubt that very seriously. What's your name and badge number?
I don't have a badge number, sir.
What's your name?
R.B. Rose.
Don't have badge numbers.
No, sir.
Okay.
I'm a lieutenant. I don't have a badge number.
Okay.
What's your name, rank, and serial number?
Serial number you don't get. That's a Social Security number.
Name, rank, and serial number.
Nah, I prefer not. You got enough.
You're a bad patriot.
This is exactly why we record, to keep public officials accountable. Threats, intimidation, and insults can't erase your rights. If you're on public property, you don't owe anyone an explanation. Always stand your ground and keep those cameras rolling.